Hey everybody, this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. So for a behind the scenes video, I'm going to share my summer plans. Now, at first I thought that this video might be, longer and I might show you the various projects, but I decided I'm just going to keep it simple. And I'll be honest, I know that I'm shooting for the moon and some of my goals might be unrealistic, but if I can accomplish anything I want this summer, this is what it would be. So I'm starting off with just some printer paper and my Tombos, and I'm listing out categories, and I'll show you why I'm using this paper at the end. So the reading journal, I am doing pretty good as far as making progress with this year's reading journal. I want to make progress on last year's journal. You can see here I'm going through it, and I have stuck in the books all the way to the end of the year, but I have not done reviews for most of the books because if you have been along my journey with reading my reading journal, last year I wanted to do a review for every single book, which is fine and all, but I don't put it on Goodreads and I didn't take notes, so it's like, how am I supposed to make a synopsis or, my thoughts if I don't keep notes somewhere, I guess. So in a way, I made it more difficult for myself. So I'm jotting down that I'd like to finish up volume 1. I only have 3 reviews to finish up volume 1 of my reading journal. Then I move into the second volume and the second journal that I'm using. And this is July through December. And so I'd like to get caught up to September in my 2024 journal. And then I can, of course, share those videos. And my amazing Instagram friend, Tracy, made me a template for my current Reading Journal 2025. So I am going to print out my reviews on sticker paper. And so the journal is going to come together even quicker. But I would like to wrap up March and start April, or wrap up April, complete it, and also complete May. So at least get up to May by the end of summer. That would be fantastic. Now, Project Life, oh boy, that is a big one that I'd love to get started on. I have 2022, which is August through December. And I have bits and pieces of that done, but I'd really like to get at least the photos. And this is why I'm kind of putting them in order of my priority. So the first priority is 2022 and just getting the photos printed. Then I put the photos for 2023, then the photos for 2024. Obviously, that is a low priority. And in 2024, I just want to print up to September because I'm kind of doing 2024 I just started on June and shared that with you guys, so I'm kind of a year behind and I'm totally okay with that. I feel like that makes it good for me. And then I also want to map out the various 2022 spreads and also 2023, if that makes sense. And then I'd like to complete 2 to 3 months of Project Life 2022. I know it's a lot, you guys, and I have no problem admitting that it's a lot, but I'd like to shoot for the moon. The next one is my me albums. I have my 2022 completed. So 2023 mainly needs the second volume. So June through December worked on. And again, I just have to look at what is missing, what do I want to add? And then I put in that my focus is mainly this summer for 2023. I am currently working on April of 2024, and I'm sharing that album as I work on it with you guys, and I'm so happy that you guys are enjoying that. I love sharing my me album, and I think documenting our personal stories is very important. I'd also like to plan, print, and complete May, and then June is kind of a bonus, and I even put in a project for my album this year that has to do with my birthday photos, just as a bonus. Now, organizing, I would love to label my Ali Edwards stamps. I need to buy some albums. I also need to organize my page protectors because they're an absolute mess. I really want to do that monthly clear sticker project that I had for my journal. I also may need another washi tape drawer because I am running out of room. My daughter actually cleaned up all the washi on my desk the other day and was like, Mom, these don't fit. And also, Mom, why do you have so many all over your desk? Well, I'm kind of out of room. So, there's that. Now below organizing, I put travel. I'm not the best at travel documenting, but I want to try one album, the one about my friend and I, Erica, when we went to Oregon in August of 2023. I have a lot of that album mapped out. It's just a matter of sending it to get printed. I'd also like to try making a digital vacation album and see if I like that better. And just pick any vacation. It doesn't matter what the vacation is. So I want to try that. Now, the last paper that I wanted to do is just the photos, because I feel like my photos are out of control, and if I can really focus on getting photos printed, that would be a game changer. So I need April, May, and June books printed for my reading journal. So I put that down, and that takes a little bit of work because I have all the special templates and the smaller size things, and so that's a big thing. The next one is the travel photos for my friend and I. And then, of course, my me albums for 2 different years. And then I have Project Life for 3 years. So it's a lot of photos, like I said. So it feels like if I can tackle photos, like maybe 15-minute increments, and like force myself to get up and go do something else, that'll help. And I can even bring my computer out when I'm having family TV time or something. But photos is a big focus for me this year. And so some of this list is obviously redundant, but I wanted the photos and what needs to be printed in one central location. And now that I have all these categories broken down, and I didn't even include the kid albums because I know that that is separate and that could be a bonus category. So I'm just gonna leave that out for now. Now I wanna show you what I did with all my lists. I hung them up by my computer, and I'm hoping that this helps to see what I want to get done and helps me to stay motivated, focused, everything I need to be in order to be super creative and productive this summer. So I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing this quick behind the scenes video. I'd love to know what is on your summer project list, and I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks so much. Bye.